Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So yeah, I'm using a lot of tea here. We're going to be finding out what are people's thoughts on you, how are people perceiving you at the current time. This video was actually requested by Roman Girl 777, so make yourself known in the comment section down below. I felt that it's actually a lot more personal and quite frankly more respectful to just kind of give credit to those who do request, because usually I just say make yourself known in the comment section. But I prefer to just say the user's name now because it makes everything a lot more easier. So shout out to you. We're going to be finding out. Yeah. So I'm losing track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 piles today. I also want to say thank you to everyone who's always consistently supporting this channel. You guys mean the whole world to me. You guys don't understand, honestly. Like, I love you guys to the moon and back. And shout out to those who are always continuously supporting my other channel, Awkward Confidence. I do have a music video coming out on the 14th, which is this Friday, Valentine's Day, entitled Gender Wars. The link is in the description down below. The best way to support me is just pressing like and dropping a comment down below. It hasn't premiered yet. However, your comments alone helps with engagement. That's the best way to support me as an independent artist. So with that being said, Pile 1, we have Cappuccino. That's a coffee. Pile 2, we have English tea, Yorkshire tea to be specific. Okay, I'm just gonna call it English tea though. Pile 3, we have the glow tea. So this has strawberry, cucumber, green tea, and aloe vera. This is like a glow up tea, the beauty tea. Okay. Pile 4, we have masala chai. I love masala chai. I'm so in love with anything South Asian related in terms of food, because a lot of it's also in my own culture as well. So I love that. Pile 5, we have lemon and ginger tea. And pile 6, we have green tea, okay? I am a tea enthusiast, guys. Honestly, I feel like tea is a medicine. And this is not even the only tea I have. I have a bunch of other different teas, but I'm like, you know what? I'm obsessed, okay? But that being said, we're gonna start. So pile 1, 222, coffee, okay? I'm gonna push these to the side though. So what are people's thoughts on you? What are people perceiving you to be like, etc, etc, etc. I don't think this through because I really don't like it being in frame, but it is what it is. Okay, so you guys chose Cappuccino. What are people's thoughts on you? Okay, so we have the Rose Phoenix. We have 5, turn on the light. 5 is all about change. We have the Calm and the Poppy, which is dreams. Okay, these other teas are actually annoying me because I'm like, I can't focus. You guys can't see the cards. Okay, anyways, we have green ice. We have respect. We have 7 of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. Wow, 3 plus 7 makes the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Sun, okay, Leo energy. So what I'm getting here, guys, is people's thoughts on you. As I said, 7 plus 3 equals 10. So this people saying that you are destined to be very successful in life, very stable in life financially. And I'm not getting like this is like a fame thing, like you're going to be like well known. Like I'm getting you are destined to have generational wealth, but maybe like away from the spotlight. Like you're destined to make a lot of money and have a good life, okay, but a private life, okay. I'm also getting like people perceive you as being really good at your job, like even the mannerisms in which you do, like you guys may like the way you speak is with so much precision, and even when you are typing, it's very rare for you to make typos or errors. You guys could have Virgo in your chart because this is like coming off as like very like exact. You don't mince your words. People feel like you're also very well spoken. You're very skilled at what you do, your job. Like you make the right investments when it comes to the things that you want to help out of your life. You guys could aspire to have businesses one day or become CEO or work yourself up in the work department. People feel like, I'm not gonna lie, people feel like you're better than them, okay? I don't know if it's your vocabulary, the way you sound, the way you do your work, how skilled you come across, but you come across as very perfectionist, okay? Not to say that you're perfect, but it's like you put your best foot forward, you make sure everything is aligning the way it's meant to be, basically. And this can cause jealousy because we do have green eyes, okay? But in the back of it, we have organized. So you guys could be Virgos or have it in your chart somewhere. You're very precise, okay? But people respect you a lot, okay? People do think that. They really feel like, yeah, Power One carries themselves with a lot of grace, a lot of confidence, professionalism. So I have a lot of respect for them. Yeah, we have dreams. So people do perceive you to be very ambitious. People also like your dress sense. It's very classy. It may be simple, but it's elegant to some. It's very classy. Your overall performance and the way you come across, it's very professional. It's very strict. It's very respected, okay? But we do have the Sun card, so this is a very good energy. People feel like you really put your all into what you do. People feel like you're passionate about what you do, even if you're not. Even if you're like, nah, like this is a job. I'm just trying to get paid. Like, how else am I going to get paid? I have to put the work in. But people feel like you may enjoy your work because of how skilled you are. People may feel like it's your passion, okay, or something that you're meant to do. I'm also getting this, the Sun card makes me think of vitality. So people may feel like you have a lot of vitality, you have a lot of energy, and that probably makes sense with the coffee. Maybe you guys are the type of people to drink a lot of coffee before you start your day, before you start your work, because it keeps you focused. But people feel like you have a lot of energy and a lot of stamina to handle your work. You actually inspire a lot of people to make changes in their work or changes on how they're doing their stuff. We do have turn on the light. So you are a positive-minded person, or at least you come off that way. For some of you may greet people. People really like the fact that you are a people's person and very friendly. But 5 is about change, turn on the light. People like your abundance mentality. This may be also on social media. You may share a lot of good quotes, gems, like a lot of inspirational quotes, a lot of inspirational things in general. People really do like that about you. Yeah, people are actually really inspired by you. So even if you're not like famous, or you're not like, your account could even be on private, but this could be work related, school related, if you're studying, people feel like the way you carry yourself, your mannerisms, and you come across like you have like a set routine, like you're very structured, okay? Even if you're not, like that's how people are perceiving you, and that's what people's thoughts on. But people feel like you are respected not because of what you do and how good you're at it, but it's like you respect yourself. So with the Rose Phoenix, this is like self-love. This is like an energy of like, I know how to value myself, and therefore other people start to value you. So people are mirroring back to you how you feel about yourself. And if people are like admiring you, complimenting you, or even if they don't say anything, people are just a bit intimidated by you, like people are not really going above and beyond to give you a hard time, and you naturally repel people who are going to waste your time. When you're not afraid to say no, you have your boundaries. People see that and they respect that, okay? But overall with this coffee, you have a lot of energy to get your work done, very professional, okay? But people really like that. It's weird because it's giving like the work area or study, but this could just be even in general, like this is the energy you exude. So even if you're in a random event that has nothing to do with work, nothing to do with study, you still are respected, and people may be very intimidated by you, so they may not talk to you, they may not feel inclined to come close to you, but that's not because they don't want to, it's because they have so much respect for you, okay? What are people's thoughts about pile 1? Some of you guys, even if you're single, people feel like you're not single, or like you have high standards. So the person you will marry is likely going to be like up to par because you have high standards. I'm trying to get a letter. I can barely find any. Okay, all right, fuck it. I can't find it. So we have the ring. So again, even if you're not committed, people feel like you are wifey material, husband material. And I'm being cautious when I say that, because some people may take that as a slur. Some people, like back in the day, are like, oh, you're so wifey material, you're so husband material. But now people are like, no, don't call me that, because that means that you're saying that I'm just going to cook and clean and do everything a man wants me to do. And I'm like, no, I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, like you are someone who someone would want to spend long term with, okay? But they may feel like you have high standards, so you're gonna get the ring. I'm hearing marry before you carry, so you guys could have that mentality of like, oh, I gotta have a ring on my hand before I get pregnant, you know. And that's not shade if you don't live that life, but like that's just what I heard. Okay, we have the soldier here, so people could say that you have a lot of strength to you. You could also operate out of survival mode. You could be a bit more like a bit reserved with people. Some people may think you're a bit quiet with them at times. That you could. It's not to say that you're like only like professionalism. Like you do have a fun side, but I feel like many people want to have that side of you, but they also like feel like you're very selective of who you show that side to. We do have the rocket, so people feel like you're elevating fast in your work. But we have the star puzzle, so people feel like you're very intelligent, but you're very complex. You're very hard to understand in depth. Like all these thoughts about people, like this is just the surface of what they see, but they feel like you hold a lot more depth to you, but you don't show it with people. Okay, you're very selective. But we have the marble, so people do feel like, yeah, a part of you is in touch with your inner child, but you don't show that side. I'm getting like they feel like if it's online you may do, but in person like you may not show it with them. Okay, but people may feel a bit like juvenile next to you because you may come across as very professional. Okay, but that's what I'm getting. I'm going to move on to the next pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and if you want a personal reading, just email me. I don't bite. And if you guys want to join my membership, it's only £2.99. But I'm going to end that one there. Okay. Ooh, it's getting messier and messier here. Okay, pile 2. All right, 1122. Ooh, 1122. You guys chose, what was this? You guys chose the English tea or the Yorkshire tea. Yeah, I'm a typical Brit. Like, I really do love English tea. Like, love a good tea, okay? But let's see. It's very simple, but it works, you know? So let's see. We have Nirvana. We have 57, Call Your Spirit Home. We have the Owl and the Hop, which is wisdom. We have They're Jealous of You. And then behind we have Insecure. Okay. We have Memories in Childhood. We have Page of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. And then we have fire sign energy with the 5 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. So, what are people's thoughts on you? Okay, people really see you as very mysterious. I'm not going to lie. This is giving a very quiet pile. People can't read you. You may cloak your energy. We do have Scorpio here. You guys may cloak your energy a little bit. Very selective. People feel like you're softly spoken. Like when you speak, it's like it's soft, and it's a bit quiet. Yeah, you might be a quiet talker, soft spoken, but it's not coming from a place of like, oh my God, I'm so afraid to speak. But it's just like, that's just maybe how you talk naturally. You're not yelling. People may also think you're very introverted. I'm getting a vibe that some people may feel like you are protect them at all cost kind of person, as in like, you seem to come across as someone who, you don't have drama in your life. You don't come across wild experiences. So people may want to protect you away from these experiences because they may feel like, oh, that person is so pure. I feel like this is them projecting though. What's the term that people use? Some people, not all people in this part, but some people may infantile. What's the word? Infantize. I don't know the word, but it's basically when you treat an adult like a child, but not in a way where like you think that they're stupid, but in a way where like you think they're so innocent that you just can't imagine them doing like other adult things. Like say for example, like a lot of people may feel this way about some people on the spectrum, which I don't even know why, or people who have Down syndrome as well. Like people like treat them like they're little kids, or that they're like, you're too young or you're too innocent to engage in sexual activities or be in relationships or get married or become parents. And it's like, they're grown, you know, but people like is it infantile, I don't know the word. Let me know what the word is. But it's like, yeah, like you treat, like some people may see you as like, you're too innocent to know this, or you're too good to know this. This is a funny example because it reminds me of my best friend, right? Like I have another friend that we're friends with, that we grew up with, and she put on like a twerking video, like a song, like I think it was like a Cardi B song, like, or I think it was Rich N-word, that's my type, that's sweetie, I think. And she put on like some twerking video, like everyone, and my friend put that on because she knows my best friend would be like looking at that like, oh my god, my eyes, like this is not what I want to see, so it's kind of like that. Like a lot of people perceive you to be like very pure or very like, don't ruin their innocence kind of mentality, okay? But people, okay, I'm getting two different like energies. Like some people see you in that innocence side, but then other people may see you in a way where like you could trigger a lot of people. Like you could be very quiet in nature, very reserved. You only speak when you want to speak or when you're spoken to. You kind of mind your own business. You come across as very intellectual because we do have wisdom. You come across as someone who you don't really gossip. You don't partake in gossip. You're very classy. Some of you guys could be Capricorns. We are Scorpio. I'm getting water signs energy, but you come across as very classy. You don't engage in gossip. You don't engage in, if you're a woman, you're a woman's woman. You're just very moralistic, but I feel like this triggers a lot of women. Like you may have women in your life or had women in your life that get triggered by this because you don't stoop to their level of gossip, or you don't stoop to their level of entertaining really bad discussions about people or putting people down, or you're a good person. And I feel like people see you in a way that's also like Aquarius, like very detached. Like you don't come across as someone who gets attached to people or is like desperate for validation or trying to look for friendships, because we have Nirvana, which is like about detachment. We have Call Your Spirit Home, so people see you as someone who's a lot to yourself. Because 5 and 7, 5 is change, 7 is learning. So you may have learned a lot throughout your life, and you're someone who's very wise. So you learn from your experiences, you don't repeat them. But 5 plus 7 together is 12, which is 3, which is about creation, support, foundations, networking. So it's like people do see you as someone who's very talented, gifted, creative, but you may keep to yourself. This is giving Cancer energy as well, and Pisces. But with this 5 of Wands, people may feel like, I don't know why you trigger people. It's an energy thing. I feel like you don't have to do anything to trigger people, but like some people may really disrespect you, and sometimes people may try and like poke at you to get a reaction out of you, but they can't get a reaction out of you, and it really boils their blood. But I don't understand, why are people so triggered by you? Like, leave my part twos alone. Like, if they're quiet, let them be quiet. I'm not gonna lie, and no shade, don't come from the extroverted people, but it's usually the extroverted people that be triggered by quiet people. They feel like if you're not talking, then you hate me, so let me trigger you. And it's not personal, or if you're quiet, they feel like you're boring. But the truth is, introverted people or very quiet, reserved people, they're very loud with the right people. They're just very selective. They just don't want to give their energy to just everyone. They're not energetically loose. They just feel like, you know what, you are worth my time. I'm going to be open with you. I don't want to get to know you, so I'm going to be quiet around you. You couldn't, that kind of energy. But with extroverted people can't fathom that. They think there's something wrong with you. Okay. Because for some, I'm not going to lie, some people may think that you are insecure. Okay, but that could just be them being jealous of you. But some people may project this insecurity onto you. They may feel like you're insecure because you don't talk, because you don't socialize, because you keep to yourself. They feel like something's wrong with you. Yet in reality, you could just be keep it to yourself. Okay, I get annoyed with these sort of messages because it reminds me of my best friend, and I defend that girl to the moon and back. And I don't like how people treat her, and this reminds me of her. Okay, if she watches my video, girl, pile 2 is your pile. Okay. We have memories in childhood. So people may feel like there's something about you that's very nostalgic. I'm hearing I miss the old you. So some people may feel like you weren't always this way. You became this way. Can you clarify memories in childhood? We have the Empress. Okay, for some of you, this could be your own mother that feels this way about you. Like, you were so vibrant before. What happened? But I'm also getting with the Empress, people... they think some of you may have gone through a glow up, but it could be physically and internally. Some people may feel like you have, you had a good childhood, or can you clarify this Empress? Yeah, stability with the 4 of Wands. Some people may feel like they have really good memories of you or with you in your childhood. Can you clarify insecure and they're jealous of you? Okay, we do have the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like people just don't know how to read you, so they're just projecting insecurities. What are these people jealous of? I feel like you march to the beat of your own drum. The 4 card with the star. It's like you have really healing energy. You stand out even when you don't want to stand out. Because I'm getting this is a part that doesn't even want to stand out, but you stand out naturally. And you're not really like in the mood to impress people or chase people, or like, oh my God, I want to be up your asshole, like, let's be friends. Like, you have this energy of like, you just glide through life and you just kind of live life in a very nomadic kind of way. Like when you join a new course of study, you go to study and then you graduate and then you move on. You don't really go to make friends. Or if you join a new workplace, you're joining that workplace because you want money. That's what jobs are for. You just do your business and then you go home. And then you go to a project or a group or a club or a class of something, a hobby. Like you go and do your business and then you go home. Like you're not trying to make strong connections and ties. You're just trying to do what you want to do. And it's not personal. It's not that you don't want to make friends, but you just don't care to either. It's just like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And people feel like they wish they had that trait in them because they are always wanting to like socialize to the point where they I feel like you may trigger people that are very lonely and they feel like they want to read people's energy, so as a means to control them or whatever, and they can't control you. You're unreadable, okay? But with this Page of Cups, I am getting people see you with a sense of innocence. So some of you guys have a resting bee face, like you don't show much emotion, but you come across as very transformative. Like people underestimate you a lot because they may think you're quiet and soft-spoken, but when you speak or when you defend yourself, people get real shocked, okay? But you trigger a lot of people. Your mannerisms could come across as very detached. You may have a nerdy side. For some of you may wear glasses. Some of you may love to read as well. I feel like, yeah, you intimidate a lot of people. I think it's your simple, I don't give an F-ness, you know? Like, you just don't feel the need to, like, seek validation. Tell me more about how they're being perceived. Yeah, we have the black tourmaline. Yeah, you guys protect your energy. You cloak your energy. You're like, I peep the weird shit and I'm not doing it. Okay, we have the monkey and we have the panther. So it tells me you guys are very strong-minded, well-protected. But even with the monkey, it's like you march to the beat of your own drum. You don't really care to fit in with anyone else. Some people may think you're on the spectrum. Okay, some people may feel like you either lack social cues or you don't understand. But the thing is, you do understand, you just don't care, you know? Some of you guys could begin with a W, with an M, with an A. Okay, I heard Martin for some of you, but we do have the soldier. So people do see that your strength is very strong, like you're mentally strong. Okay, and then we have the tiger's eye. Yeah, so you guys are very, very strong. I'm getting people. You just trigger people that are, no offense, weak. So it does make them feel uncomfortable. Okay, so that's just not your problem. Okay. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to join my membership for free, it's only £2.99. And if you want a personal reading, I don't bite, okay? So pile 3. All right, 22 minutes and 48 seconds. You guys chose Glow. I was seeing 222 as I was preparing for 3, and I wanted to fall into 222, but I'm like, you know what? I'm a yapper, so it didn't. But yeah, this is giving like love energy. A lot of people, I can already tell, like a lot of people find you attractive, part 3, okay? But yeah, let's see. We have Transcendence. We have 16, it's not an emergency. I'm hearing that should be me holding your hand. That should be me making you laugh. I feel like someone wants to be your boo, okay? But 1 is all about independence, new portals, new beginnings, and 6 is all about balance and reciprocity. Add them together, 7 is learning. It's not an emergency. So people may feel like they want to get to know you. They want to know you on a deeper level, but you may be like, it's not that deep. You know me when you know me, you know. You guys may also have a habit of withholding information about yourself that, like, you're not doing on purpose. You just don't see it as that deep. But then people find out later on, like, oh my God, you didn't tell me you did this. And you're just like, I didn't think it was that deep, you know? You're very independent. Even if you're in friendships and relationships, you still are very independent. Like, you don't really, like say, for example, if you're in a relationship, you still live your life the same way as if you're single. You're still going to hang out with your friends. You're still going to look good. You're still going to do what you were doing. But you have a relationship as well. You know, like, I feel like this is a very, like, self-love pile. Yeah, it reminds me of when I was in university. Like, I just came randomly. I'm like, oh, sorry, I was late. I hadn't got the best sleep. And basically, I was the same age as everyone. I was like 19. And they're like, oh, you know, like, I hate when I stay up, you know, like, sometimes it's hard to fall asleep. I'm like, no, my baby kept me up. They're like, baby, you have a baby? You didn't tell me you're a mom. I'm like, surprise. You know, like, I feel like you guys, like, you don't try to withhold information. You just don't feel the urge to give it out unless you need to give it out, okay? Or like, you guys could be like, yeah, you know, fun fact, I'm actually grew up in a palace. I'm actually from a royal family, but it's not that deep. Like, it just comes out randomly, you know? This is hilarious. We have the sheep and the blackberry devotion. We have mixed. We have, they are jealous. Ooh. Child, you got people jealous of you. We have the 3 of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the 8 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And then we have the air sign energy with the 8 of Swords. Oh, child, you have people in their feels. So what are people's thoughts on you? I feel like you make people feel insecure. Similar to part 2 a little bit, but for different reasons. You make people in their head. You make people compare their lives to yours. Because we literally have, they are jealous, and we have mixed. So you make people feel mixed emotions for you. I can't lie. Because even these people who are jealous of you, pile 3, they low-key like you. They like you and they're jealous of you. You make people like you. You make people fall in love with you, but you also make people jealous of you. So it's like they can acknowledge that they are jealous of you, but they can't stop watching you. They can't stop obsessing over you. They can't stop comparing themselves to you. You live in a lot of people's minds rent free. It's giving, you know, when you make a post on social media and the people that are jealous, they don't like it, but they be watching it. They be visiting your page for daily inspo, you know? It's giving that. Or people want the secret source to your life. Like, how do you do this? But it's just like, they don't want to ask you. So they wait for you to drop gems, you know? But it's giving, like, Nicki Minaj's a line like, always on my page, never double tap like me. Okay, but they be obsessed with you. Okay, but I'm getting people either love you or they're jealous of you. It's never like hate. If anyone hates you, I'm getting they're lying to themselves. I feel like they don't actually hate you, but they try to tell themselves that they do so that they just don't like you. Okay, devotion. Yeah, we have fans. Okay, a lot of people are devoted to you. I feel like you have a strong amount of people who love you, and then you have people who are a bit jealous, or people who are mixed, or they don't know how to feel about you, because you're a comedian. Like, you can change. You're multifaceted. You have a lot of things about you, like many layers. Okay, yeah, transcendence. I feel like you guys could be into self-development. So for some of you, it could be weight loss. It could be internally, like the way you operate, your whole personality, your persona, everything has changed. You've gone through your own glow up internally, because we have transcendence. You're someone who learns a lot from life, very spiritually inclined, alchemist-esque. Like, you learn from your experiences and you transmute it and give a lot of impact to other aspects of your life and other people. You guys give Aquarius energy and Gemini energy, maybe even Pisces, Sagittarius. A lot of people have crushes on you, though. A lot of people want to hit you up, but they're kind of scared of being rejected. Okay, I want to clarify 3 of Cups. People want to be closer to you. I think friends want to spend more time with you, but you maybe be like, oh, I'm busy. I can't give my time that much. But it makes people want you more. Can you clarify 3 of Cups? Why am I hearing you got to be starting something? I said, you better be starting something. You guys could be, some of you could be really good at flirting or like talking to people, and people just mistake it for like, oh, like, is there a chance of me in part 3? Yet the whole time you were just being friendly, okay? With the 3 of Pentacles, yeah, a lot of people want to collab with you, work together with you, teamwork, network. With the King of Wands, yeah, people see you as a great investment to work with if you do business. Okay, a lot of people do want to team up with you. Some people may even be distracted by your beauty and your handsomeness, your attractiveness. So even if you're doing something very professional, like say, for example, you work in a bank, someone's here to, you know, find out about their finances, but they see your face and they're like, part 3 is so fine. I forgot what I was here for. You know, like, it kind of distracts them. Or if you do something online, like, for example, I'm an artist. If someone wants to collab with me, they should be talking about the music, but they're like, yeah, besides the music, do you want to come back to my place? Do you see what I'm saying? It's giving that energy, okay? You distract a lot of people, especially if you're a female. You distract a lot of men, okay? But you have the Ace of Cups and the 6 of Cups as well. So yeah, a lot of people like want to be more than friends, okay? A lot of people do miss you. They do miss your time, your energy. You're wholesome, part 3. I love it. You have good energy. I want to be your friend. Okay, can you clarify the 8 of Wands? Oh, okay, cool. The 6 of Wands. The funny thing is, I love how connected I am, because I was thinking of the 6 of Wands when I saw the 8 of Wands. I'm like, I heard popular, but I'm like, if it comes up, it comes up. And then lo and behold, it came up. So yeah, people may consider you very popular, but you may consider yourself a popular loner, because you're just like, I know a lot of people know a lot of me. I know a lot of people, and a lot of people know me, but I'm not particularly close with anyone like that. Everything seems surface level. Like, you only know the side I want you to know, but nothing of like depth, you know? So we clarify this 8 of Swords. Ooh, 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 ooh. 2 of Cups. A lot of people actually want to be with you romantically, or want to be closer to you, even platonically, but they feel like you will reject them. They feel like you don't feel the same way. And not to scare you, Power 3, but you have people who make up scenarios with you and them, daydream, like delusional. Like, you have people talking to themselves in your DMs. I would not be surprised. Okay. Yeah, you have people who do anything for you. Okay, I can't even lie. I'm hearing a Weekend song, but I don't know what it's called. Is it Die For You? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it's called, if I'm going to be honest with you. But yeah, you have a lot of people who do a lot of things for you. You have no clue. You have no clue. Like, people will do a lot for you. Okay, so yeah, wow. You guys, heartthrobs. I get it, you know? We have the Purple Eye. Okay, so this is someone who's tapped in. They may see you as someone who's very, you're very good at sensing BS from a mile away. You listen to your higher self. You're very spiritually inclined, okay? People feel like you have a great love for yourself. This is the Rose Quartz with cinnamon. So beauty, brain, success, like the full package. But you give to yourself, you put yourself first, okay? We do have the flower, but it's a gemstone. So people feel like you're a rare find, and therefore they want to pick your brain. They want to explore. I feel like you come across as very quick-witted. People really like the way you present yourself. You could have really good fashion style. I'm hearing code switch. Some of you guys code switch. So when you're with a particular type of people, you know how to conduct yourself, you know what to say, but you know what language to use. But then when you're with other people, you know how to like keep it casual. Yeah, I like that. All right, you guys have, is this a sheep or a lamb? I don't know. A lot of people would actually want to be fans of yours. I feel like this is not your energy. You're not a sheep. I feel like a lot of people would like to follow you. If you have a big following or a platform, that's why, you know, but a lot of people are devoted to you, because we do have here the sheep again, devotion. And we have the fish. So you guys could be Pisces or very creative, artistic. I feel like people just really think you're cool, but you're not like the stereotypical version of cool, like, oh, I have my shades on, I'm so laid back, I'm so, you know. I feel like you get a lot of attention. You're cool in a way where you're very unique, you're very different, but like you may come across as weird and unhinged sometimes, respectfully, but it works, you know, because you're just so attractive, people don't care. But you're just gonna rub the wrong people the wrong way when you're a bit reserved with them, or they don't know how to read you, or they may feel like a little bit jealous. Some people may feel like you have a God complex. I can't lie. Like, as in, like, when you walk into a room, you may not greet people, but then people greet you and then you're friendly to them. So you don't initiate. Okay, you don't make the first move. Okay, and that may rub people off the wrong way. Okay, some people may be like, oh, they're unfriendly, but really you could just be having social anxiety. Like, oh, I don't know how to start it. But when someone starts it with you, you welcome the energy, reciprocate 10 times more. Okay, but that's all I'm getting. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, it's only £2.99. Bye, guys. So pile 4, 33 minutes and 53 seconds. You guys chose masala chai. Oh, some of you guys could be South Asian. So that encompasses India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lankan, all sorts. Let me know if I've missed out any countries, but yeah. But you don't have to be though. But yeah, masala chai, love it. I'm gonna have it today. We have reciprocity. This is what I drink to relax. I'm not gonna lie, to just sit down, unwind. I love it. We have listen to the music, 19. One is all about new beginnings, new portals, independence, and 9 is all about endings. Add them together, you get 10, which is completion, but it rounds back to number 1, which is new beginnings. Listen to the music. Okay, I'm already getting people think about you in a way where you're never afraid to start again. You follow your intuition. If your intuition says to go here, you're going here. If your intuition says don't trust that person, you're being distant from that person. Like you trust yourself, okay? And people want to listen to you. People listen to you because they feel like if you can trust yourself this much and it works out for you, we need to follow you, okay? We have the Finch and the Peach, which is romance. I actually didn't know a pile got this. I'm like, oh, don't even remember that. Okay, we have sports. Trust your gut. What was I saying? What was I saying? Because I got that vibe from listening to the music alone. And I love it when the cards are in sync. Because guys, when I be shuffling, I don't actually remember like what's in the cards. I'm just like, we'll find out. Okay, we have the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy, Earth energy. We have the Lovers, which is Gemini, air sign energy. Then we have... Did that just happen? How the hell did a card end up in my mouth? That is so freaking weird. We have the Queen... We have the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That was so random. It just flipped up and just landed in my mouth. That's hilarious. I don't know what that could mean, but that is hilarious. How does that happen? Only that could happen to only someone like me, as clumsy as I am. That was very random. How did that card end up in my mouth? Clearly you leave a good taste in people's mouth, okay? So yeah, what are people's thoughts on you? All right, so people really, they find your energy a pleasure to be around, okay? People really love your energy. I feel like you're a good people's people. Like you understand people on a deeper level because we have reciprocity. So be careful because sometimes you just have a knack for understanding people really, really well. But some people mistake this to mean we're in love. Like there's a connection. We're meant to be together, you know? And the whole time you're like, you're just being nice. You just understand people. Like some of you could have a background in psychology. It's just like you're very good at understanding people, you know, psychology or sociology, you know. But then people mistake it to me like, yeah, like this is the one. You could have just been very nice to people and people start thinking that like we're gonna get married. Okay, we have romance. So a lot of people have romantic feelings for you. Oh, this could also be you because we have a lot of pink here, Libra energy. So you could be a very romantic person, a very sweet person. Some people may see you as flirtatious, okay? But you are very intuitive though. You trust your gut and you trust yourself. And that's really attractive. When someone trusts themselves, they're secure in themselves, they guide themselves, they lead themselves. It just creates a whole safety net for other people to feel like if you can trust so much in yourself, then, you know, I feel like I'm going to believe what you're saying. So you may come across as very confident. Okay, we do have sports. So some people may either be competitive with you or they feel like you are competitive. Aries energy, okay? So some people may feel like you're very competitive or they want to be competitive with you. I'm also saying this competitiveness can also be people wanting to compete for your time. Wow, okay, Casanova. I was hearing a song as I was saying that, and I hope it doesn't... Yeah, okay, it's back. It's called I Lied by Nicki Minaj. So you get people who pretend to not have feelings for you because they feel like, oh, they will never like me. And, you know, everybody else likes powerful. So what's the point? You could be listening to this reading like, Gemini Empress, are you sure? Like, I don't feel that way. But trust me, you have people that really like you. But you may not realize this because it may be the people, if I'm going to be honest with you, that you wouldn't like back. So you probably may not even notice. But... You may notice like, yeah, I know this person likes me. I don't feel the same way, you know, but I feel like a lot of people want to compete for your time and your attention, but I'm also getting an energy where people are competitive with you. Okay. Or they may see you as competitive. Now you're going to have to tell me which one it is because you know yourself better. But with this Devil card, yeah, people do get hooked on your energy a lot. People feel like you are a workaholic. If you are working, like you are very dedicated to what you're doing. But this could just be your aura. Like a lot of people do get fixated on you. But be careful though, because I did hear siphoning energy. So some people may siphon off of your energy if you are very kind and caring and you give so much of it. Can you clarify the Devil? Yeah, okay. So people feel very calm, cool, collected with you. But we also have the 10 of Wands. So people do feel like a big burden when they're not in your energy. People really can profit off of your energy. I can't lie. People really like, especially with this 4 of Pentacles, is like holding on to like mine. I don't want to let power 4 go. So when you let people go, they feel it, become borderline obsessed. But we do have the lovers, so people do feel like, yeah, you're a soulmate to them. They feel like the love that they have for you, it's one-sided, but at times where they don't want to make it one-sided, or they feel a connection to you, okay? You really you make people gravitate towards you. But we do have the Page of Pentacles. Sorry, not Page, the Queen of Pentacles. So people actually feel like you... Hi, sorry, it cut off again. I didn't even think that I was running out of space. Pretty sure I cleared everything, but it is what it is. So... yeah, I feel like a lot of people really do like your energy, and I don't remember if I did the charms, but yeah, sorry. I don't know if I did the charms, but I'm gonna end that one there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, just email me. And if you want to join my membership, it's only £2.99, okay? Pile 5. I'm going to start it. I don't know the timestamps because I'm going to have to clump it together. So you guys chose lemon and ginger. Okay, so what are people's thoughts on you? Lemon and ginger, I drink this when I feel sick, when I feel like a cold is coming on, okay? I'm not going to lie, I don't really like the store-bought version of this. I prefer to actually get actual lemons and actual ginger and add a bit of honey. It does more work than getting the store-bought one. But... I got this in a desperate time of need when I didn't have access to those things. So yeah, so people's thoughts of you could be, there's something in you that could either trigger people, make them feel sick, not physically, but it could be emotionally, mentally, physically, it could be due to comparisons, okay? But let's see. We have boat. We have 47, decide the outcome. 4 is the number of stability. 7 is the number of learning. Add them together, you get 11, which is a master number, wishes, fulfillment, manifestation. But then if you round it together, it's 2, which is alignment and partnership, okay? Herd dichotomy. I don't know why I heard dichotomy. Okay, we have nourishment, but it's reverse. The antelope and the wheat. We have the lizard and the pitcher plant, which is stagnation. Yeah, I'm getting a comparison energy. We have pregnancy. We have cheating. Ooh, I heard bitter. Okay, we have 5 of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. And then we have more air energy, 7 of Swords reversed. Oh, trigger warning before I continue. I feel like you may make people feel sick. Like you may, I don't know. You may make people feel really sick, but not physically sick, as in like you may irk someone, okay, irk people. Not everyone. Just some people. It's just the people that you irk, their energy is coming through first, okay? I will get into the good parts, don't worry. Yeah, because I'm getting cheating. And I feel like strongly, I will clarify, but I'm strongly getting like, some people may compare their success or where they're at in life to you. And they may feel like you've got ahead further than them because you cheated or you've some way finessed the system. And it reminds them that they feel stagnant in their life and they feel unnourished, where you're seen to be in a better position than them, but they feel like you got it through cheating, through scamming. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords. They feel like you had to play some sort of system, or if it's a office environment, you maybe slept with the boss. You know, for some of you could be entrepreneurs and you don't work for anyone, but people feel like you got all your success, but it's like you had to cheat your way through, because we do have pregnancy. So this does tell me like abundance, like you're very abundant. You're never without. You multiply. It doesn't mean you're rich, but you're stable. You're never really without. Like your bills are paid. You still have money to take care of yourself, to have fun, enjoy your money, you know. But with this 7 of Swords, I feel like anyone who has this secret animosity to you or resentment towards you, they always get found out anyway. Like you always catch them, okay? Can we clarify cheating? Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. So people feel like you don't work hard. People feel like you work smart. Okay, so people feel like you don't have to go above and beyond like anyone else. Like you kind of cheat your way into getting what you want. Because you're not working hard, you're working smart. You use your brain You may have a leverage, or at least this is how these people perceive. You'd be so surprised to know how people perceive you versus how you truly are. Like, it's so hilarious. You know, some people could feel like, oh my God, everything's handed to you. Yeah, in reality, you're not out here broadcasting what you've got going on. You're not telling people your daily plans, your daily day. And with me, I feel like such invasive questions about, oh, what's your routine, what's life like, I feel like it's so invasive, because it almost gives someone like, I want to know what you get up to so I can, you know, and it's a bit weird, you know. Whenever anyone asks me questions about my life, like, what's your daily routine, well, I lie. I'm like, yeah, so I do this and I do this and I do this. Like, why do you want to know my business like that? That's so weird, you know. Yeah, so there are times where like, are you free to talk? And I'm like, no, really, I have a lot to get done. Like, I'm cleaning up the dishes. I'm cooking for my kids right now. The whole time I'm just like, no, I'm just chillaxing with my kids. We're just watching TV. I just don't want to be bothered, you know? And I feel like some people feel like they want to know like your business. They want to know how you get to where you are. And because they don't know, these people in your energy have no option but to assume, but they feel like you have some cheating system. You work smart. You don't work hard to get what you want, okay? Can you clarify the Five of Swords? Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady, clarifying Five of Swords. So people feel like you're winning at all costs. You're winning in life, or you're doing well for yourself. Even though it's the progress may be slow, it's like slow and stable. Like, you're building character. It's like the difference between someone who built themselves from the ground up and have reached a good position in life versus someone who blew up overnight, for example. But they still feel like you're focused on the prize. Like, I'm hearing I don't know why I'm hearing no, that's not what it's like. I don't know why I heard bridezilla. It's got nothing to do with weddings. Maybe for some of you it was. I don't know. Maybe it's marriage related. Maybe you got married early. Okay, but regardless, I'm getting you guys are so focused on your goals and your dreams and your hobbies, and like no one else has room to like distract you, and you're willing to sacrifice even anyone's connections, friendships, or like even just hanging out in general, like your peace of mind, your break. Like, you're willing to sacrifice anything to get to where you need to go. You're not allowing anyone to distract you, and that's why you're coming off as an emperor. Like, you are in your own element. You are your own boss. Okay, but why is the Seven of Swords here? Can you clarify the Seven of Swords? Okay, with the Six of Pentacles, maybe you are the type of person where it's going to sound like a contradiction, but I'm getting like you're willing to sacrifice your time, your energy, and everything, and even like your desires to get to where you're going, even if it's taking a slow progress, but it's good progress. But it's like you still give people the secret sauce though, but not in a way where like you're telling them every detail, but it's just like, well, I'm going to give you advice on what I did. I'm going to give you advice here and advice there, but you're not going to allow everyone to be all up in your business and taking bits of your time and energy. Okay, you're very selective with who you help as well. With the Seven of Swords, it's like you're very selective with who you help. So it's like you're giving, you're not gatekeeping, but you're selective with who you want to help when it comes to things. Okay, because this is like the Six of Pentacles. This is someone being generous, but they're also selective because they're holding up the scale. So they're like, I'm only going to give to people who I deem is worthy enough to absorb this knowledge, or worthy enough to absorb this information and have this information. But for you over there, I'm not going to give you the tea on how I got from here to here. You know, you're being selective. So it's like, this is like, you're not hiding your tips on how you get to where you are, but you're being selective. Okay, but we do have stagnation, but this tells me like you may make people feel stagnation in their life. Can you clarify stagnation? Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, you may make people feel like they need to go and reevaluate their life and themselves, because you may be on top and you're consistent with what you've got going on, whereas they aren't. So you may trigger people to go off and find their own path. But we have nourishment reverse. Yeah, I feel like people really want to like harvest on your energy. They really want to like be in your energy. And once you realize that, you can start to feel a bit suffocated. You can start to feel a bit like, this is too much for me. So you may withdraw. But this Eight of Cups and the stagnation could also mean that as well, whereby if you're with people and you're like kind of giving your energy away too often, you get drained easily and you feel like, no, giving my energy to this people or spending time with these people, doing this is actually procrastination. It's actually not helping me. It's keeping me stagnant in my own life, going above and beyond for these people. So I'm going to walk away from these people so that I can get a fresh start. That's how you're coming across to people. But they feel like when you walk away, you take the nourishment with you and then they're left starved. They're left feeling stagnant. With this, decide the outcome, I feel like you take a long time. When it comes to your mannerisms, you're very careful of what you say. You take a long time to reply, a long time to respond, because you're really like analyzing, like, what should I say? How should I assess the situation? I've given it some thought. Like, you could be someone who you think a lot before you speak. And it may seem simple, but not a lot of people do, okay? But you may take your time to approach a situation because you weigh up the pros and cons. You also think, okay, is this gonna fuck up my stability? Is this something I can learn from? Is this something that, you know, I need to invest time in? Is this a good opportunity? Do I not want to spoil it? Or is this worth my energy? Is this something that I need to invest more time into? Or is this worth an explanation? Is this worth, you know, like, you take your time to make decisions, okay? But with the boat, I feel like this, when I saw this card, it made me think of someone who's ruffling people's feathers. Like, you rock the boat when you enter rooms. Yeah, you rock the boat when you enter rooms. Let's clarify that boat. I feel like no matter what, you do find your balance. So even if people do want to make you feel uncomfortable, you find your balance regardless, but you rock the boat when you enter rooms. Yeah, we have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like your energy is like felt instantly. Like, as soon as you walk in, like, people just instant shift. Okay, another card did fall down and we have Temperance, because you have a quiet confidence. Like, you walk in, you're cool, calm, collected, but for some reason people feel and react to your energy quite quick, and you may ruffle a few feathers, okay? But yeah, I feel people have a really strong reaction to you. You could trigger a lot of people, or people just make a lot of assumptions about you. And even if you're like quiet, like the Hermit, it invites people to make even more assumptions about you, because you may not be as open with everyone. I feel like your first impression with people is very different to who you really are, and that confuses people. So people start to think, like, did you change, or was this just an act, or, you know, it's very different. We got initials M and E, but we also have W and E. So we or me, like, you have established the balance between being a team and we working together and putting yourself first, me. You guys could get drained quickly. I feel like a lot of people feel like you get drained quickly. Some of you guys could begin with an M or a W or an E. It could be in your name. Melanie, Wendy, Andrew, I heard, Webster. Okay. Oh, that's so inappropriate. I heard syphilis. What the hell is that? I know that's like a health condition, but I don't know what that is. Is that like, I think it's sexual, if I'm not mistaken. Don't know why I heard that. That's very inappropriate. But that was very random, okay? We have the emerald stone, so you guys could be very abundant. But this stone, which is just a random rock that I found in my garden, this is giving someone who's very methodical, a lot of Virgo placements. But we have the turquoise stone. For some of you, you are very talkative when you need to be. For some of you, you get back to people when you can, like, in terms of like, you reply to people quickly, or you're very quick to update people, especially with this 8 of Wands energy. For some of you, don't come for me, but you may be loudspeakers. I say don't come for me because some people may not like that. I think that's just a description. It's not a shade. I myself, I speak loud, so you know, don't worry. We do have the Soldier here, so a lot of people do get this thought about you that you're very strong, you're very headstrong, but you're very like, you don't take shit from anyone. But you're still in touch with your inner child with the marble. You may also get a bit distracted easily. This kind of reminds me of myself, I'm not gonna lie. The distraction part, especially. But we have the Purple's Eye. So Purple's Eye makes me think of Sagittarius energy, crown chakra energy. Like, you foresee ahead when it comes to situations. So, you know, you're not really quick to react to things. Like, you take a step back and think, let me be methodical. Like, you know, let me be cautious with how I respond to this. But then people have a strong reaction to you. You trigger a lot of people. You make a lot of people sick, okay? But the irony is, it's not you making them sick. Like, you trigger them. okay? But then you are the cure at the same time. And I feel like they realize that. They're like, oh, I actually need pile 5. But then at the same time, it's like, I also feel triggered by pile 5, you know? But yeah, you come across as very stable financially, very blessed, okay? But there's something about your mannerisms that are very unique. I feel like also to some people, okay, we have the camel here as well, responsibilities. Some people may unnecessarily judge you and put you on a pedestal, but like in a way where like they scrutinize you more. Like you're not allowed to make mistakes subconsciously. I don't think people realize they're doing this, but it's like when other people make certain mistakes, people are going to overlook it because they're like, oh, we don't really have high expectations of them anyway. But with you, it's like you're not allowed to make those mistakes because we already have such a high standard for you, which is unfair, you know? But that is how a lot of people view you. Like if you make one mistake, people are going to really scrutinize you. But if other people make mistakes, they're going to overlook it because they're like, oh, we don't really have high expectations for them anyway, you know? But it is giving leader energy with this Emperor. And I think it's because some people may be subconsciously very like they are unhappy with themselves. They may criticize themselves because to me, I think judgmental people judge themselves as well. I feel like anytime I've come across someone who's very judgmental, always wanting to correct people, always wanting to add their 2 cents that no one fucking asked for, it's always coming from people who judge themselves like that. Like they themselves are self-critical and perfectionists, and you know, so then they go ahead and do it to other people. They go ahead and want to know what other people are doing and correct other people and focus their energy on other people. Yet they could just focus their energy on themselves, you know? I've noticed that. I've been with guys who criticize other people's appearance, like other women's looks, and I'm like, why are you sitting and analyzing how people look? What the fuck is wrong with you? And I've had friends or ex-friends like just come to me like gossip and just talking shit about people randomly. I'm like, I don't entertain those kind of discussions. I will listen to what you have to say. I'm not entertaining it. I'm not gonna respond, be like, yeah, she's like that, you know? Like I'm just gonna be like, in my mind, I'm just thinking like, okay, now I know what kind of person this is, and I'm gonna create some distance, you know? Like I feel like it's always the judgmental people that do that. So I feel like they're judging themselves like that. But yeah, shine regardless. That was some weird energy, okay? But last pile 6, you guys chose the pure green tea. Okay. I already tell you guys have healing energy because green tea is really good for you. It actually says it on here, source of antioxidant magnesium, okay, contributes to the protection of cells. Okay, so this is very like health orientated. Some of you guys could be I was meant to say vegetarians and vegans, but I heard virgins. You know what, you could be as well. Okay, very random. Okay, very holistic. Okay, we have resolution. We have 25 for the well. Some of you guys could be 25. You don't have to be, but 2 is all about alignment, partnerships, and 5 is all about change. Add them together is 7, which is all about learning. Fill the well. Okay, you guys are constantly growing, constantly evolving, constantly changing. You guys could be people who learn a lot from your relationships, romantic and platonic, and you kind of like, you're at a stage in your life where you have self-development now, and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, you know? People really admire you. There's some sort of self-development kind of energy I'm getting, self-concept. We have the badger and the ginkgo, which is healing wounds. We have I want to talk to you. We have thinking of you. And we have lust. Okay. We have magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. We have air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the 6 of swords. And then we have the moon card, which is Pisces, Cancer energy. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, okay, people's thoughts of you is that, okay, they're always thinking about you. You live in people's minds rent free, okay? You are the talk of the conversation, okay? You're always on people's minds, okay? For many reasons. I'm not getting it's just lust, because we do have one here, like, yeah, a lot of people find you very sexually attracted. They're very sexually driven to you. But I'm not getting, like, it's weird because I'm not getting that you guys may dress in a way that's like, ooh, like show that skin. Like, it's just you. It's just your energy. Like, you're very sexually attractive in general. Like, it could be your mind. It could be just your face. Like, your energy just exudes very like, I want that, you know? But I feel like people think about you in general. So even in a loving way, romantic way, platonic way, lustful way, concerned way. Like you just, a lot of people are like you. I would not be surprised, not to creep you out. You could be in a lot of people's dreams. Some of you may even have the gift of astro projection. I don't know if I said that in one of my psychic abilities reading, but some people do have the ability to astro project. I used to do it a lot as a kid. I don't know how to do that now, and I don't even care to want to relearn or whatever, but it's a really cool thing. It can be scary, but also cool, okay? But you guys may be in a lot of people's dreams, okay? But we do have I want to talk to. So a lot of people want to get to know you. They want to pick your brain. A lot of people are drawn to you. Trigger warning, a lot of broken people especially are always drawn to you. I would not be surprised if this is a pile that identifies as being an empath, starseed. You've dealt with narcissistic people. You've dealt with a lot of people who take advantage of you and don't respect you. Like, I know what that feels like. So I feel like I would not be surprised, okay? But a lot of people are interested in you. They want to pick your energy. We do have the moon, so you guys could come across as very mysterious, very spiritual. You guys could also come across as very secretive. Like, a lot of people feel like they don't know much about you, but like they feel like you don't, like you do that on purpose. Like you don't want to be close to people, but there's just something very Luna-esque about you, okay? I think people respect you a lot though, but some people fear you, okay? They fear because they don't know what you're capable of, and they haven't seen all sides to you. Because you know the moon has many phases, and it has many sides. So some people feel like they just will never see a certain side to you. So it makes them feel like, do I want to see that side? Am I ready to see that side, or should I not? You know, you're not one-dimensional, okay? You may come across as one way to many people, and people somehow they pick up on the fact that, no, I know this person has another side to them. I just haven't experienced that. And I need to ask myself, do I want to experience that? Okay. But with the Magician, like you guys, a lot of people may see you as very multi-talented, multi-skilled. You have a lot going on for yourself. Great manifester. If you're into rituals, like you may use a lot of full moon or half moon or new moon rituals to manifest things. You guys could be powerful manifestors. I know this is, anyone could be a powerful manifestor, but I know this is very common with people who are life path number 1 and 11. I'm life path number 1, so I do see it like, yeah, like I understand why that happens, but it could be any life path number, okay? But you guys are very good at bringing whatever is subconscious or whatever you're thinking into a reality. At least that's how people see you. I don't think they would describe it like that. They'll just say, oh, that person, when they say they're going to do something, they always do it. Or when Power 6 has some sort of idea, like they always follow it through and it always comes out great. Like it's more like in that way. People also think that you are naturally detached because with the 6 of Swords, you move on from things quickly. You get over things quickly. With the healing wounds, yeah, I'm not getting that people feel like you are someone who needs to heal your own wounds. I'm getting people see you as someone who heals others, because there's another card like this in the deck and it's called healing, and it's the deer and the oat, and that's more of a card of someone who is in need of healing. But with this healing wounds, with the badger and the ginkgo, I've looked at the meaning behind this card, and this is more of like you are the one that gives healing. People come to you for healing, okay? So people see you as someone who's very spiritually elevated, someone who's very healing. You make space for people who are broken, and you like to learn a lot from the people you meet. You guys are very intelligent. Like you treat life, every single thing that happens in your life, you treat as a lesson. What is it teaching me? Why am I going through this? Like you don't victimize yourself. You're very strong, Pal 6. I feel like a lot of people don't see you as a victim survivor or anything. Even if you've gone through abuse, even if you've gone through the most horrible things in life, you still don't victimize yourself. You don't call yourself a victim. You call yourself a victor. It's like, no, I did that. And I'm a bad bitch today, you know, kind of energy. It's like, you don't like to victimize yourself, and you don't like to make excuses for yourself. Even if you have valid reasons to make excuses, you don't give yourself excuses, you know? So, yeah, you're very much aligned, you're tapped in, and you never give up. You're very perseverant, you're very resilient. We do have resolution here. People feel like you're smart. Whenever people need problems, did I say need problems? Sometimes it does feel that way, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes people be getting themselves into all sorts of shit that you're like, could have been avoided, okay? But sometimes, maybe this is what you're thinking when people come to you with their problems. You're like, this could have been avoided. What the hell? But anyways, like when people get themselves into problems, they come to you. They see you as the person who can resolve their issues, Okay, so you're either the peacemaker or you're a diplomat, or the way you talk and conduct yourself denotes a sense of authority, so people listen to you. You could be someone who's considered wise, like even if it's like when you were younger, people saw you as an old soul, or you acted a lot older than your age, but like intellect wise, not like dressing up wise, or yeah. You're very consistent. Can we can't find the moon card? Yeah, with the King of Pentacles, some people may feel like you secretly have money, like you're very stable, but you may not share it. That makes me laugh because, like, oh my God, like that's like insinuating that someone's like pocket watching, someone's comparing their finances, because how would they know that, even if you do have money, like how would they know like that you have a lot of it? Yeah. I feel like you guys, you don't judge people. Like, people assume that in your position you would be more snobby, and you're not. Like, you fit into every community, but then at the same time you also feel like you don't belong in any community. What are people's thoughts of Power 6? Yeah, some people may feel like you're balling like that. Okay, so we do have the bottle, the rose quartz and cinnamon in a bottle. People feel like you love yourself, but people also feel like you're in an energy where you're keeping this love to yourself. You don't want to share this love with anyone anymore because it felt like it didn't get you anywhere. You're sick and tired of having to heal people who are broken just to have them betray you, just to have them disappoint you and hurt you. So you've got to a point where you're like, you know what, I'm keeping this all to myself, But we do have the ring, so people may see you as, if you're already married, they feel like you're happily married, or if you're with a partner, you're going to get married, you're going to marry this next person. But people also just assume like you're someone who's marriage material, like they would want to settle down with, they'd want to be committed towards, or that you don't date for fun, you only date for marriage. You don't date to see how things go. Like, it's like, no, I'm trying to build a future for myself, okay? For some of you, you could be saving yourself till marriage, okay? And people assume that. We do have the monkey. So yeah, people feel like you march to the beat of your own drum, but it's not like in a lawless way, like you're immoral or you're reckless. It's more like some of you may not identify with following a religion. Like, you may take good parts of religion, but you may not actually believe in organized religion. Like, you just feel like love is your religion. Like, I just want to do the right thing, and anyone who is unjust, then I'm just gonna keep away from that. But I live my life with a lot of peace, a lot of love, okay? But I'm also getting like, it's giving a very Aquarius energy where it's just like, I know what the right thing is. I don't need a book to tell me that, I have a natural moral compass and I just do right by others. And, I'm getting like, there's something about you that stands out, basically. And it's because you live your life in a very unconventional way. We also have the turquoise stone, so you guys could be very good communicators, okay? Something's about the throat chakra overall, which makes me think of Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo energy. It makes me think of Aquarius because Aquarius, I feel like it rules blue, like that color, and it makes me think of that, okay? We also have the bull, so some of you guys could be a Taurus or have it in your chart, but you're seen as very stubborn, okay? Like, as in like when you have your mind set on something, it's set on that, and you're not going to change it, you're not going to give up. It's very hard to drag you down, pal. 6, like no one could hold you back, okay? We have the tiger's eye and this random rock that I found in my garden, okay? So you're very hard workers, but you're very strong, you're very protected. I feel like anyone who tries to come up against you ends up failing, okay? You're divinely protected. And then we have the dice. So people feel like you take a lot of risks, your life is a gamble to you. And then we have the rose quartz. Yeah, so people feel like you really love yourself, and I'm getting, for some of you, this could have been something you learned to do. Like, you probably have people-pleasing tendencies because you want to be there for people. You want what's best for others. I mean, if you're an empath, you're gonna have that people-pleasing side to you where you want to be there for people and heal people and nurture people. But I feel like now, like as you've gotten older, you're learning how to put yourself first. You're learning how to say no. You're learning how to be, you know what, I don't need to do this anymore. Like, just because I have a loving heart, it doesn't mean I have to give my heart every single time someone comes towards me. Because last time I checked, My name's not Jesus. That is not my job. I am not God. Okay. I will help those who need helping, but I also get to be selective in who that is, you know? So I feel like now that you're like that, it's making people feel like, no, you love yourself. You pour into yourself. You invest in yourself. You are very healthy minded, but you're also healthy in general. You guys could be very herbalistic, vegan, vegetarian. To clarify, I want to talk to you because I feel like this could be specific message. Yeah, someone that you ended something with also wants to talk to you. We have the Hangman. Someone's feeling stuck without you. Someone wants to right a situation because they're feeling guilty. Okay, they want to make things work. They want to nurture you. Okay. But I'm getting a lot of people want to talk to you, but someone could be feeling left out in the cold because of you, okay? But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, just email me. I don't bite. And if you want to join my membership, it's only £2.99. Bye, guys.